Okay, so in this episode of Stage Press, I'm here with Ezekiel Zagar, a guitar player for HR. Been playing tonight in Transplants here in Palmdale. How are you doing tonight there, Ezekiel?
I feel great.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the tour and how long have you guys been on tour touring this album?
We have been touring this album for 1 year. We started 1 year ago at the Whiskey A Go Go in LA, and then we just finished yesterday by coming to the Whiskey A Go Go again and starting this new tour, which has a new name.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what the name is because it's the second day of the tour.
Okay, cool.
And we toured all over the United States. We went basically Southern California, Northern California, to Washington, to Oregon, to Texas, and then we went to the mid places, Indianapolis and Tennessee, and all the places there, and then we did, of course, East Coast places, DC and New York,
Okay, so what's your background? Did you play in a reggae bands before HR, or you were telling me earlier that you were
in a punk rock band first, FOD, Flag of Democracy, Philadelphia, legendary Philadelphia band. And then I saw Bad Brains in 1981, and that was it. I wanted to play music like the Bad Brains. So me and Chuck Tree started McRad, and then we started McRad in '83. We ended up touring with Human Rights and the New God. We ended up touring with HR in 1984, opening up for it. And then I didn't see him for about 30 years.
Wow, 30 years.
Maybe 35 years. And by coincidence, I was playing in a reggae band, and he ended up moving to Philadelphia and getting involved with the band. And then 6 months later, I stepped out. Then 6 months later, he stepped out and called me up and he said he wanted to do his own band because he was just a backup singer in this reggae band.
Okay. So, were you a part of the recording process for this current HR album, and what were some of the influences as far as recording the music that's on the latest album?
Okay, the latest album this out is called Give Thanks, and yes, I did that. I recorded all the guitar parts and wrote music, and he wrote the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it was kind of a combination. And then there's a new record coming out. It's called Let Love Lead the Way, that I don't have anything to do with except I play the music. I play it live. But I didn't have anything to do with recording it or demonstrating it. I just had to learn the record. And it was recorded by a man named Ted. He's in a band called Pacifier.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry about that. Who's some of your influences?
My influences.
As far as
my Mount Rushmore of music, first of all, is Dr. No, one by a far beat to anyone else.
Absolutely.
And then Bob Marley and Gil Scott-Heron, and then Santana. But HR was above all them, because punk was so important to me, and then roots reggae was so important to me, and then fusion jazz like Mahavishnu, and also soul,
orchestra.
And also soul. And HR encompassed all of that.
Absolutely. Like jazz was one of their biggest influences.
Absolutely. They were a jazz band before.
Absolutely. Before they were the Bad Brains.
So my number one guitar player was Dr. No, and then second would be Santana. And then, Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton.
Jeff Beck, who just passed away 2 days ago.
Yes.
Wow.
And then, there's new artists that I've been hearing that I like too. And then even an artist that played with us last night, who I was really amazed by, was Tracy Singleton. We played with plenty of bands, and he played with us last night. He's incredible. He plays an 8-string guitar. And he's
8-string guitar.
8-string guitar.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Bad Brains were my biggest influence. But all of reggae and all of punk rock.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with you on that. I just think they were pioneers of meshing styles and not being scared to do that. And all the other bands followed, who named them as influences. Of course, like the Cro-Mags, and even earlier I saw No Doubt doing the Sailor On cover.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't connect
Sublime.
with Sublime, of course. You know what I mean?
So many bands. Every single band.
Yeah.
They basically it was like the birth of a nation. As they say, let's build a nation. One of the records is build a nation.
Yeah,
they built a nation.
Record, So,
Yes.
what's any festivals coming up? Any plans to go to Europe or
Yes,
South
we have
America or
UK.
Central America?
The UK.
You are going to London,
That's
or?
August 23rd, I believe. Yes.
Oh, okay, you'll be in the UK.
And you know, HR is a professional. He knows how to tour. So basically, like, we fly into a place, we play like 4 to 8 places, and then we fly home, chill out for a little, get strong again, because it's hard to tour. You know?
Yeah.
It's
vigorous.
The food is not always good, and you know, like you're on the road, and it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it.
So, final question: what advice would you give any up-and-coming bands or artists that are looking to make their way in the music industry and maintain integrity in the music scene?
That's it. Integrity, sincerity. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight. We'll be here for
Thank
the
you.
show. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yes and no lie. time.